Hello folks, it's Gordon here. I hope all is well with you. Now it's another unbagging video today, and it's the last of my Star Wars Silver arrivals. Or at the moment it's the last one. I'm not planning on getting any more, but you never know. And it's a jiffy bag / envelope that's sellotaped down and a lot of tape all the way around it. So I'm going to pause the video and have a little bit of snipping going on. So I'll be back with you in a couple of seconds. Right, I'm back. Bit of snipping and a bit of tearing. You want to be careful because you're never quite sure which side to cut, because you don't want to cut into something that might be inside it. So this has come from the States, and it's the only bit of my Star Wars Silver that I actually ordered from the States, because the sellers in the States tend to charge a bit more anyway. Plus the postage is more. Postage takes longer, although that's neither here nor there really. And then you've got VAT, duties and all the rest of it. And this I think might have been the second one that I ordered. But it's been the last one to arrive. Now, I bought it from eBay, and on the eBay listing it gives an estimate of the date, and it still arrived a good few days earlier, quite a lot earlier than the estimated date. So, you know, I don't mind how long it takes from the States. Right. That's the envelope. And I did notice as well, funny enough, when it came, the label on the outside was just the Royal Mail 48 hours, and the address it had come from in Slough in the UK. And I thought, hang on, I've paid for a lot more postage. Why has it just got a UK address on it from Slough? And then I realised that it had a couple of labels underneath. So I was able to peel the label off, and there were 3 different labels underneath. So it's gone through 3 different stages to get from the States to me. So that's one of the reasons why it costs a bit more to get stuff from the States. Okay, so there's a bit of, what have we got here? A bit of paperwork. It's just an invoice. What else have we got? Oh, it's taped. It's taped inside the envelope so it doesn't move around inside. Okay. Rip. Oh, bollocks. That's not the first time I've unwrapped something and I've dropped it, but it's still packaged well. You can hear some rattling. That will be the capsule that the silver's in. So I always say you don't really want to hear rattling, but when you know you ordered some silver and it's coming in a capsule, you don't mind hearing that rattling because you know what it is. Right, I better check there's nothing else in there that I'm going to drop. No, there isn't. Oh, now this is also well taped down. It's a bit of cardboard that is just taped down. So I'm going to actually pull. No, I'm not. Why not? I can see the capsule there and the coin, so I know I'm okay to open from this side. He said, famous last words. Yeah, if I snip that open, I should. There we go. Just be able to. Nothing else in there. Right, and there we go. I'm going to get it out of the capsule. It's a 1 ounce silver coin. There we go. Nice mirror finish to it. $2, 2022, and it's another Niue coin. Now these Niue coins, as I've said this before in the previous videos, the writing is very small, but around the top there it'll say 0.999 silver and Lucasfilm Limited, because what they do is that they buy a license to produce a certain amount of the coins. And again, I'll have to check. I keep forgetting to check what the mintage is on that coin. But that coin, that is the Rebel Alliance crest. Look at the mirror, beautiful mirror finish. Can I see myself? There we go, look. Beautiful mirror finish. Yeah, I like that. And that's the 11th ounce in my Star Wars collection. I was going to stop at 10 because 10 is just an arbitrary, well, it's just an arbitrary figure. And the reason I didn't stop at 10 was because the last item I bought was a 3 ounce coin. So that's taking me to 11. But it works out quite nicely that that's Rebel Alliance is the last coin at the moment, because that then balances out the previous coin, which was that 3 ounce Death Star coin, and the one before that, which was my 1 ounce Darth Vader coin. And then before that, I think I'd got the 1 ounce Millennium Falcon coin. So you've got a balance there between the dark side and the light side. The light side always wins out, of course it does. So that's very nice. That's my 11th ounce in my Star Wars silver collection. Will I get any more? Well, I might do, because I've spoken in previous videos about other coins that I've been tempted to get. And I'm going to do another video about buying silver, about why to do it, some things I've learned along the way. It's not financial advice, it's not an investment advice at all, by any way, shape, size or form, but it's just my story. I had started buying silver. I'm going to do it in previous video, but to briefly sum it up, I'd started buying physical silver back in 2011, and then had a couple of years worth of buying it. And I don't think I bought any for at least 10 years. I just got out of the habit of doing it. And I wasn't particularly buying it, well, I wasn't really buying it at all for actual investment purposes. There's a bit of an investment side to it, but I was buying it for the fun of it and the aesthetics of it. And I'm not quite sure what made me, I must have been looking on eBay for something else. And I saw this one come up, Star Wars Silver. And I looked a few times, and the more I looked, the more I wanted to get one. And once I got that, of course, I was then drawn into the world of Star Wars Silver, which in turn has drawn me towards the other world of Star Trek Silver and James Bond Silver and Disney Silver and Marvel Silver. Oof, there's all sorts of collections that you can get in silver. But I'm going to talk more about that in another video. So let me know what you think about my 11 ounces of Star Wars silver, which I'll sum up in another video, also another video. Leave a comment below wherever you happen to be seeing this video. Signing off for now, wishing you as ever health and happiness. I'll speak to you again soon.